The downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's London. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Not much there. Get this down inside the 4. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. They will get away from that one. And they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 34. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll drop to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On the give, it's right. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Back on the ground and back to right. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Brings up third and 1.
They run again with right. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the first down. And it sets up fourth down.
Great job there by the defense just stringing that play out. He just kept waiting for something to open up, but it never really did, and he had no choice but to be forced out of bounds, and he'll take a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. That's taken in. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. Motion man, set right. A run on first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They're on the 29-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's got his man, it's Mooney. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Third and long. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This is taken at the 25. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing now from the gun. But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll try to run with Robinson. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So, back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
London brought in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Falcons first down.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
3rd and 6. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A give, and here comes Robinson. Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to New Orleans. After this, from the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll run with Wright. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown 6. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half,
that is caught side of the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
Saints 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. He's going to run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, this is right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now a run on first down. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Rook Orororo there on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd and 7.
34-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Back to the air once more on second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Head up. This is right. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Moreau.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A carry here for Wright. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they go with Wright. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Brian Brzee there for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Pitts is the man in motion. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Next to score, Falcons 28, Saints 14. Young way through.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A give here to Wright. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Back to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. For the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant. He gets free to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. It's complete. A shotgun handoff to right. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a screen coming for right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. Taking off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
On the give, it's right. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and 4th down's coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's inside the 30.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
London brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. New Orleans, third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. If you're short, go long. If you're deep, come back. But always stay in phase with the quarterback. Great execution here. Leads to a nice game.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.